Hey guys, um, so I know most of you are still struggling to find a way to complete this plotting task. I apologize. I probably should have shown you guys in the class and then get us to kind of do it together before you guys were given this as a homework. So for now, I would just recommend that everyone does it on a sheet of paper. And basically, I've sent you guys a video, a YouTube video that explains how to do it. You have to draw the normal trend line and then draw a box, the last data at the top and the last data on the bottom to be able to connect a second and a third line that would give you the maximum and minimum slope. In this video, what I want to do though is just show you how to use the Google platform of Excel to draw this. It's not by any means the most accurate form. Normal Excel can do this very well. It's my first time using this platform actually. So I'll just show you based on the video I've just finished watching. So let's say you have all of this as your data. You have your x-axis and you have your y-axis. These values here, the steepest and the least steep slope, they would help me to be able to draw those second and third lines. And I'm basically using this based off the error I have in my y-axis only. And that's the only thing that this platform allows me to do. So it does not um, allow me to place the error from the x-axis, which in your case would be the current. So having done this, let me just show you what the arrows look like. So for this one, it's basically 18, and 18 comes from the error in the y. So the y value is 22, and 18 is basically 22 minus 18, minus 4, sorry. So my error is plus or minus 4 in this case. And I'm doing 22 minus 4, or I can just do equals this cell minus 4, right? And that's for the steepest slope. Now, of course, the this is going to be at the bottom, the first data point, where x is equal to 2 and y is equal to the lowest point possible based on the error. And the highest point would be at x equals 14 and y is going to be the maximum value. So if y is 81, I'm going to be doing plus 4 right here. So that's equals this cell plus 4. And that's what you would have here. Maybe when I draw the plot, you would see what I mean. So if I want to draw the plot, I'm going to say insert the chart. And this is the first thing you get. You don't want to have this. So next thing you click on this chart, and then you go to the charts, the data on this corner here, and change the type of the chart to scatter plot. You want to have a scatter plot. And because I've already put all of these things, it kind of already gives me all the data points that I need. Here on the customize section, that's where you can change things that you want to change. So for example, chart title, I can come here and put the chart title as graph of y versus x, for example. And here I can then insert my trend line for whichever series I want to insert it for. So for example, the blue dots you see here, these are all the data points I have my original data. So you've taken measurements for the independent variable, varying your independent variable and seeing how it affects your dependent variable. So I have all those data points. I go to my y-axis, which is basically the labeling that Excel has automatically, that this Google platform has automatically assigned for the blue data points. And then I can say add trend line, and it gives me the line for that. It draws a line of best fit. And then the error bars. So remember, I want my error to be, so I've inserted the error bar for that blue dot, and I want my error to be plus or minus 4. So I'll go to the type right here, and then I will say constant, and I want it to be plus or minus 4. So I'm going to change this to 4. Right? And that's basically what you have there. Now I want Excel to, or this platform to display the equation of the line. So I go to label down here and say use equation. So right here you have this equation is y equals 10x plus 22.9, where the normal slope is going to be 10, right? Y equals mx plus b, the normal slope is 10. So that's it for the first equation. Now, I want to show you how to insert the second line for the second equation, which is going to be for this, that it's going to help me determine the steepest slope. So you go back to series again, and you say steepest, right? That's the labeling for what I have right here. So, sorry, let's go back. Right, so steepest. And I don't want to insert error bars for these new data points. I only want to have my trend line. So Excel is gonna, or this platform is gonna draw the trend line for the steepest slope. And what does it mean steepest? Of course, you can see that this is steeper than the original data points I have here. You can also go down as you did for the first one and insert the equation. So you have the equation for the steepest slope, and this is 11.2. That's the slope, the maximum slope you can get. I can do the same thing for the least steep slope. I insert trend line again. That's the yellow line you have right there. And then you have use equation. So it's going to give you the equation for that line. So the least slope is 8.5. The greatest slope is 11.2. And the normal slope is 10. And that's basically how to do this one. So once you're done with this, I think we're going to go over this in class. Once you're done with this, you can be able to use this to determine the error in your slope. And how do you determine the error in your slope? It's going to be the maximum slope, which is 11.2, minus the minimum slope, which is 8.5, and divided by 2, and that will be the error in your slope. I hope this explains it. I'm really sorry if you guys are struggling with this. I should probably have gone over this myself and known all the things you could possibly struggle with regarding using this platform. For those of you who do not have Excel, I will do my best to see what we can do about getting Excel for you guys, because we might be using this in your IAs, which you'll be doing later on during the year. Looking forward to seeing you in class tomorrow. Thank you.